See, the last years, like I said in my book, you could kick a dog so many times, but eventually the dog's gonna turn around and bite your ass. So, as time progressed in the home in Long Island, the Valentis, as we grew older, we became more rebellious. You know, we started stealing money from them. And one of the pictures I put in the book, I bought my mother from the money we stole. My mother still has the necklace. We bought her a little Christ head medallion. I even walked in a pet store and stole an entire fish tank. I swear to God, Frank. I walked out with a fish tank this fucking big. I had my brother E distract the guy, asking him all kinds of questions. I mean, you know, people that read this book in the beginning, they thought like, yo, some of this shit's made up or whatever, but you can't make this kind of stuff up. I mean, this family fed us. She didn't like the middle of the Oreo, so she would scrape the Oreo shit off, spit it in a bowl, and wipe it on bread and feed it to us. And I mean, these people, they were real fucked up. And the funny thing was, and Stephanie will tell you, I don't know, what was it, a month ago? About a month ago, I did a book reading in a bookstore in Babylon, Long Island, and that's right next to Deer Park. So I said, I sprung it on Steph. I said, Steph, I want to go to the Valenti's house. And, you know, she was like, are you sure? You know, because the book reading, I'm supposed to be, you know, funny and shit. She thought it was going to bum me out. But this book was therapy for me. A lot of people would have had to done a lot of years in therapy going through what we went through, but I worked it out with my music, I worked it out with my spirituality and my writing. That's how I got, you know, to where I am, where I'm kind of well adjusted to everything. You know, I still got my moments, but as some of you probably know.
Yeah, but you gave us a turning point. That's what you gave
the thing is, I said, I want to go see the Valentis, right? So, we pull up in this minivan, and Stephanie was right there. Raise your hand, Stephanie. She's a doll, man. Give it up for her, man. She's such a good person, man. She helps, she donates to the food program at the temple. All my devotee friends are here too. But we drove out there, and I remembered exactly where it was. Exactly to the street, everything, right? I was like, turn here, turn here, turn here. So we pulled up across the street, and there was this old Italian man watering the lawn across the street. So I get it. Stephanie's like, you want me to come with you? And I was like, nah, I got this. So I get out of the van. I got a short sleeve shirt on, you know, all my fucking. I had to let them see the ink just for effect. So I rolled up and I asked the old Italian dude. I go, hey, who lives in that house over there? And I said, is it still the Valentis? And he was from Italy, you know, in his 70s. He knew them. He's like, oh yeah, it's a Rose and Hadora and blah, 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 blah. You know, total Italian dude. So I said, oh yeah? I said, well, we were the foster kids in this home over 30 years ago, and we're the ones that got the house shut down. And he was watering his lawn. He dropped the hose and took off into the garage. I swear to God, Steph, I mean, yo, they were definitely looking for some, like, Rambo fucking McGowans to show up at some point. I mean, he pulled up there years ago and couldn't get out of the car. And he just sat there staring. But I got out, so I walk up to the door, and I knock on the door, and this old lady comes to still trying to rock the big fucking beehive, you know, except like 70-something years old. And she comes to the door, and as soon as I saw the big black mole under her nose, I knew it was her. And I said, she goes, real nasty, still nasty bitch. She says, what do you want? I'm like, is your name Rose Valenti? She wouldn't open up the door to you know, she kept the screen door locked. And she's like, she's just looking at me. I said, is your name Rose Valenti? And she says, yeah, who are you? And I said, my name is John McGowan. And she just stepped back. It was like Sanford and Son, I'm coming, Elizabeth. What the fuck? And she walks away from the door and leaves the door and comes back with her daughter Fran. Still heavy. Yeah, she lived with her. I guess her husband woke up and left her. So Fran comes to the door and she opens up the door and she's like, Are you John McGowan? And I was like, that's right. She's like, how have you been? I said, well, I went to jail and me and my brothers had a real fucked up tough life thanks to you guys. And you know, she's looking at me at this point. They're trying to figure out, like, am I going to pull out a fucking gun or, you know. So then she says, Rose Valenti, I had my fucking, like, Terminator shades on, you know, mirror glasses. She keeps saying, holding her neck, and she's telling me, take your glasses off, take your glasses off. So I finally take my glasses off, and Rose is like, you know, oh, you're Marie's son, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm Marie's son. And so then Fran's like, you know, she's like, come inside. We were just thinking about you. And I'm not making this shit up. I'm like, I'm sure you were. I'm sure you think about me every night when your head touches that pillow. But she opens the door and says, come inside. I was like, yo, I don't want to come in your house. Like, what the fuck makes you think, like, that I had fun here? You know, but one thing, if you guys read the book, like, she had all these red carpets and she used to make us clean them. No, that's the first thing I look for. She put parquet floors down. See, she lost all her indentured servants, so she had no rug cleaners. Yo, the bitch used to make us, she didn't want to waste electricity. She made us clean the carpets with toilet bowl brushes. I swear to God. Like 5 of us pick up the specs, and she would walk around farting in our faces as we did it. But getting back to the point, because this was a big thing, and you know, to me, I just take the shit with a grain of salt. But then the funny thing was, Fran goes, who's that sitting in the van over there? Is that your wife? And I go, nah, that's my publisher. I just wrote a book. She works with the publishing company. So then Fran goes, oh, so you're going to be famous? And I go, no, but you are. And I swear to my mother, Steph, their fucking jaws hung open. I said, I just wanted to let you know I remember where you lived. And I turned around and I walked back to the fucking van. I didn't say one word to them. I said, Steph, are they looking? They're like, yeah, with their jaws hanging down. And we got in the van, we drove off, and honestly, I did one of the funniest fucking book readings I've ever done in my life. But I just let those people know that when people do shit to you, you gotta let them know that they didn't win, and that's what I went there to do. Not to, you know, because people that do shit to kids are the scum of the earth, and you know, I don't hold any grudges, because right now I believe karma will get them. It already has. They look like they had a miserable life, and I got friends and family that I adore and love you know, in this room and all over the world. And you know, I gained the universal family, and you know, I'm a better person for all that.